Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction to another internet historian video. Oh man, I've been clamoring for something new. I say that, but I still haven't watched the, was it the Harry Potter fanfic one? What was it called again? What the hell was it called? I forgot. I haven't watched that one yet, and there's actually a bunch of the other channel that he does, the incognito mode, that I have not watched. That being said, I've been rewatching freaking internet historian videos for the last few months just randomly. I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch Man in Cave again. Yeah. You know? That video for some reason has been getting taken down a bunch, so that really sucks. But that one's great. I watched The Cost of Concordia again recently. The Shia LaBeouf Flag Saga. Very serious business. That one's great. So many great ones. I just watched, like a couple days ago, I just rewatched the Area 51 one. It's just so good. The one I was like, I think was that my first one, and that freaking killed me at the end. I was dying of laughter. Anyway, so I was very excited for a new internet historian for a little while. It takes some time, but we finally got one. I Am Become Fancy Theater. Is this a new series? I got the colon. Anyway, shout out to the internet historian. Reached 4 million subscribers. Fuck yeah. So let's get to it, baby. Let's go. Is this it? Just 1080p? Yep. Okay. All right. Link in the description, of course. It might as well be Christmas, baby. Brand new internet historian, baby. It's Christmas. You know, you might go to a store and they're playing Christmas music already, even though Halloween just ended. That's not the reason why it's Christmassy. It's because this came out, fuckers. Anyway, let's get to it. Link in the description. 3, 2, 1, and play. Go watch it first, of course. I mean, if you're watching this reaction, I'm sure that means you've already... Let's not fuck around. You've already watched it. But link in the description just in case, yeah?
Tisk,
wait.
Tisk, tisk.
Alright, whatever.
Look at you.
I think that was probably just copyright.
Uncultured. Unsophisticated.
I'm dumb, fucked up in the head.
Middle class.
Oh, middle class.
No,
yeah, right.
Don't speak. You'll just make me throw up. I'd say cover up with this dinner jacket.
That's what
I'm
every
afraid
woman
that you'd
says
get
to me.
your head
My
stuck
life.
in the sleeve and asphyxiate.
Help, I'm stuck.
Listen, lowball.
Where's that from?
Don't you want to be refined?
I
Don't
can't
you
roll
want
my
to be
R's, so I'll never be
fancy?
able to.
Like what?
More fine.
That's French. I don't expect you to know what it means, but I have some good news. Before this financial year ends, I have decided to make a charitable deduction. It's you, champ! For you see,
You can have premarital sex.
Oh, hell yeah, Jason
I've
X.
made several videos, though.
Is it
which
weird
will
that I know
show you
that's
how to bluff
Jason
your
X
way to the inner
immediately?
circles. Undetected. Yeah.
Oh, the
By
boys.
the time the elites find out,
Neon Genesis Evangelion
Wait,
is psychological and intense.
Shut your nerdy ass up. Hold on, I just want to go back. We're gonna be pausing a lot. I just want to see. I want to see this edit because this edit was really good.
to the inner circle.
Look how they move when he jumps over him. Because
Undetected.
the animation was great. Look, they like move. They do a little like.
Yeah.
They like fidget.
By the time
That's
the
good
elites
stuff.
find out,
Neon Genesis Evangelion is psychological and intense.
it will be too late. I get you in, you eat all the hors d'oeuvres.
If these rich fuckers knew any better,
That's the
they would
plan.
know.
And
That's
let's
Sin
begin
City.
your instruction with theater, the YouTube premium of upper society. And the first section, symphony.
Symphony. I'm
The
a
first
simp-
period of performance,
honey.
that's called
I'm a simp,
Baroque,
honey.
from 1600 to 1750. This featured Bach and Vivaldi.
There's a
Now,
game
there was
called
also
Baroque.
a guy named
Oh, we-
Giuseppe Tartini, and he was the best one of them all, because one evening he had a dream where the devil showed up and presented him
Oh my
with
God.
a deal.
I'm like,
The devil
"Ah!"
would become his teacher and impart on him everything he
like
knew
Ghost Rider.
about music.
How to drop the bass.
Yes. Once Tartini had learnt everything he could, he handed over his violin and
became the
asked
Ghost
the
Rider.
devil to play.
Hell yeah!
The devil played the greatest musical piece that Tartini had ever heard.
E1M1, hell
Tartini
yeah,
woke up
bro.
with a gasp, and he tried to recreate what he had heard in the dream. And what he wrote down was his most famous piece, the best thing he had ever written.
Look at him going. He's
And
going
he
nuts.
said, "This
like a jib-jab animation."
is shite compared to the original. This is nothing better than a tribute.
Oh,
And that's where you get the Tenacious D song from.
Oh.
He named this piece The Devil's Trill.
Oh,
and he claimed that the difference
okay.
between his version and the version in the dream was so great that he would have smashed his violin and quit music forever had he not needed it for his job. Classical, 1750 to 1830.
I'm learning.
Mozart.
I don't know
and
what I'm
Beethoven
learning, but I'm
show up
learning.
like da 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 da.
Yeah, of course.
Now, Beethoven was famously
That
known
fucking
for
dog.
going deaf.
The dog.
Once that happened, everyone told him that he should just quit music forever. But he just wouldn't hear
Classic
it.
Looney Tunes cartoon.
Anyway, there's so much I could say about these two. Romantic era. Now that's when every
Plenty I could talk about, but fuck them, they're dead.
about these two. Romantic era. Now that's when everybody started kissing, and it's my favorite. Great piece. Mwah. Oh, you played wonderfully too. Mwah. We also enjoyed listening. Mwah. Mwah,
Lick
mwah,
their
mwah,
face.
mwah, mwah, mwah.
Whoa,
All you need to know about this one.
whoa.
We also enjoyed
I didn't
listening.
see these.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mwah,
Oh.
mwah. Mwah, mwah. All you need to know about this one is Chopin and Berlioz. Berlioz, however, was not getting any kisses.
villain from-
He was relatably, painfully
What's that villain
single, living alone in Paris.
Big Trouble in Little
City
China.
of love. So, here's how it started. He's there, and he's in his early 20s. And he is looking
He's
for
in
a
his
new
early
DF.
20s?
So one day, he attends
God
a Shakespearean
damn.
play. And on stage,
Hate to
he
see him as a
spots
baby.
an actress.
Harry.
And he immediately falls in love with her. He wrote her many notes, confessing his love,
God damn.
but her DMs went unreplied. So he began writing a symphony about her. How can she ignore this? And also around this time he started smoking a lot of opium, but don't worry about that. Anyway, so he wrote this piece just for
problem?
her. However, his DMs still went unreplied. For several months he started to get quite disheartened. Until he saw another girl.
Oh.
So he immediately fell in love with her instead, and he said, you know what? I'm going to change that symphony I wrote, so now it's about this other lady, and not about that ugly one that I didn't like
that ugly
anyway.
bitch anyway.
This time, happily,
Like,
she reciprocated,
It's like the 12-year-olds on a playground.
and they fell in love and were set to marry.
Hey, he's got a little Bilbo vibe to him.
Suddenly, what the fuck? Phones haven't been invented yet. Yes, hello, I'm busy. Oh, Rome? To study? Absolutely. I'll catch the first flight out. So,
See you,
Berlioz went
bitch.
to Rome to study
I see where this is going.
music. However,
Medici.
while he was away, he got some news.
On his phone.
I have to tell you something.
I'm a man. What is it, babe?
Sacre bleu. Some other, more handsome musician swooped in and married his girl while he was
no.
in Rome, and they ran away together.
Whoops.
Berlioz was furious, and he set his mind to solving the problem.
Murder. Oh.
I know what I'm going to do.
We'll write the sickest piece of shit you've ever heard.
I'm gonna murder her
Oh.
and her lover and her mom.
Wait, what? I'm
And
sorry?
then I'm gonna do
It
a
just
self-murder.
fires 3.
All right, so this gets pretty elaborate. His idea is to dress up as a houseman. He has bought both poison and 2 guns. Now he is going to sneak into the
gun
house
grave
of his
shit.
ex-fiancée.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry.
And then I'm
He just kills himself. Don't trust anybody, not even yourself.
going to do a self-murder.
Do a self-murder. Can't say that word.
All right, so this gets pretty elaborate. His idea
Oh, wait, hold on. Not a joke. This really is his plan as described in his memoirs. He would affectionately name the former mother-in-law to be as the hippopotamus, okay? He despised her, especially because he believed she would get up the whole marry while away. Oh, she set it up, okay. And planned and motivated to prevent Camille from marrying, blah, blah, blah. Okay, because he was poor.
is to dress up as a houseman.
I get it.
He has bought both poison
Why has he
and
got
2
pig ears?
guns. Now he is going to sneak into the house of his ex-fiancée, and there
Hell
she
yeah,
and
what's this
her
anime?
mother will be sipping tea, which he has
Her mother looks like a monster. God damn. She looked like fucking, what's his name from Mask?
Really poisoned.
Rocky
Then
Dennis.
he will pull off the clothing and reveal himself. Blam, blam, sad overture. So
sick.
he heads back home to Paris.
And dies before he gets there.
But while on his travels there, you know, takes quite a while, he has to change carriages. And when he does that, he leaves the guns in one of the little cubbies. So he's lost all his weapons. What is he going to do now?
It's like, shit. He got the boy. Let's go back. We got a couple guns. We got poison thing. All right, we got a little satchel.
Lost all his weapons. What is he going to do now?
Kung Fu, obviously.
Well, his next leg on the stop is Genoa.
Kung
and he
Fu?
decides, you know
gets
what? Let's just skip the murder and go straight to the finale. So he stops off in the port city of Genoa, and he's there at the side of the Mediterranean. He pauses for a moment, then he throws himself in. Now, some people see this whole thing happen, and they think he's had an accident, so they run in to try to save him. They pull him to the shore. He lived.
Oh, he's giving
So
me
he
the
has now
woman of
reached
his
his
life.
lowest point. He dejectedly continues home. He gets back to Paris, and he wallows around, feeling pretty sorry for
Does
himself.
it again, someone saves him.
But he
again.
decides,
It's like the
know what?
Incredibles.
I may as well do what I do best in times of trouble.
Kill myself.
Smoke a lot of opium.
Oh, okay.
And while I do that,
yeah.
I shall write a symphony.
Alright.
Although I ain't gonna name it after that hoe who stole my heart. And so he went back to work. But here's the thing. It was the greatest piece he had ever written. And it premiered to a huge crowd.
Symphony
and you know
fantastique.
what? It was a smash hit. #1 on iTunes.
Oh, whoa!
Here's a bloody
Wait, what was the
it
other
a
ones?
smash hit.
Number one on iTunes. We are bulletproof. Filter louder than bombs by time Symphony Fantastique.
#1 on
Number
iTunes.
one, maybe Map of the Soul.
Then, here's a bloody
BTS,
plot
okay.
twist. Remember the first girl? Well, she attended that concert, and she realized that Berlioz was a genius. And then she wrote a letter to your boy
magnifique.
saying how good your bloody symphony was, and sorry about not replying.
Your symphony was so bloody good, eh?
I just put my
Sorry about not replying. I put my phone down and got super busy or whatever.
phone down and got super busy or
Oh,
whatever.
he's just reading that. I'm sorry, my bad. I thought he was going to be talking. All right, let's go back. Sorry.
Symphony was, and sorry about not replying, I just put my phone down and got super busy or whatever. By the way, I love you. And so Berlioz goes, well, I love you too. And a year later, they were married.
Hell yeah, damn.
That's a beautiful moral of the story. See, fellas,
what
don't jump in the
fugly
Mediterranean.
Don't commit
Anyway,
murder.
A few years later, they got divorced.
Oh.
Because weirdly, he cheated
Divorce Sophie.
on his wife with the housemaid. Not that
It
one,
was himself.
a different one. But then he
Oh.
married that housemaid.
And she cheated.
Hooray.
him. All right.
But then when he died later on, for some reason, he gets buried with both of them. It's kind of strange.
What? Housemaid, second wife.
But moving on
Oh, only a year before he died, he married her. Okay.
to the Impressionist music.
All right. Hell
Now
yeah.
that's Claude de...
The
what now? Claude de what? You know
Hell
what? You
yeah,
better
let's
go to
go.
ad time. All right, guys,
Ad
welcome
time,
back
baby.
to the Nord
Hell yeah,
Stream.
Nordman.
Today we're playing Assassin's Creed 3. Chat,
What?
chat, come
Why?
on, chat. Hey, oh, everyone's spamming Nord in the chat.
Please play something good.
Whoa, a new follower! Hey, welcome to the Dream Team Sub Cream. Thank you so much for great. Oh, unfollowed. Sorry, guys. The
Fallout
cleaners
4.
are here. Sorry, just ignore the mess.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't cleaned up these bottles yet. No, it's just tea. It's just tea.
If it was XQC, he'd be all like, he'd go back into his gremlin form.
I stream for 10 hours a day, and it's like the algorithm is against me or something. How come everyone is watching Asmon's stream, and I'm not getting any new
I
followers?
brought his ass up. You know, I was gonna be like, bro, you know, because that's what he does.
I'm playing the games. What more do you want me to do? Just a quick word from the sponsor. NordVPN is the VPN that you can trust. So go to nordvpn.com.
The 60% deal is insane. I live my life in the Norway.
For a huge deal on a 2-year plan,
kids
plus
love Nord.
4 bonus months for free, plus a 30-day
What are you doing tonight, Nordman? Oh, shit.
money-back
He just said he has kids. Come on now.
guarantee. My God. Today we are going to be watching the new Snow White movie. I love the intro. Oh, I love seeing that Disney logo. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Guys, I'm just gonna get up and get some food. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Hell yeah, where you going? Hey, Ben Shapiro made this. Come back here. Look, it's Ben Shapiro. Oh, we wanted to review. No.
Who reported my stream?
Oh, he's homeless.
Hello, my Nordlings. Welcome back to the stream.
He's fine.
Can we get some ends in the chat, guys? No.
Ends.
Not
No.
Mods! Mods!
Can we get some ends in the chat?
The ASMR stream for NordVPN. Hell yeah, bro. Today I'm gonna be drinking a
Get my ear. Oh yeah, get my ear. Get the right in the ear. Oh fuck, dude, that made me bubble downstairs.
Lord. Hey, thank you for the tier 3 sub.
That wasn't me.
With NordVPN, I can be outside my house, Jack's Film's house,
no.
Samito's house,
Jack's Phelps' house.
outside my house, Jack's Film's house,
Your house. It's my apartment.
Samito's house,
Oh,
ordinary
nice.
things
Oh,
house.
nice.
Just like that.
Wow.
Welcome
Damn.
back to the hot tub
Ordinary things go.
stream. What do you guys mean? How many hot dogs can I put in my mouth? Why? I'll just... Oh my god.
Put it in your mouth.
$5,000 donation. Thank you so
For having
much.
tits
You guys
and
are such
hot
good
dogs.
friends.
Suck the hot
Streaming's
dog.
not for me. I'd rather go to nordvpn.com/internethistorian to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan, plus 4 months for free. Ad over.
He didn't suck a hot dog. I'm fucking upset. Netflix. Uh-oh.
Watching
Wait,
Netflix,
there's an end.
are you?
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Watching Netflix, are you?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm in my. Oh no, scary.
All tucked in with a 3-hour essay on Good Game Good, and here's why.
Fallout New Vegas is actually the only based Bethesda game.
Turn that off. I've got something for
only
you much less enjoyable and far more expensive. We're going to the theater.
Oh, the theater. We're back.
Theater, from the ancient Greek, theatron. The most dramatic
Yeah, I
of
was just about to make a fucking. God damn it.
the Transformers.
Yes. God damn it. I was just about
It
to make
means
that
a
joke.
place for viewing. Here's a Roman theater.
Was an obvious
they were quite
joke
simple
you
back
make,
then.
to be fair.
You have the stage, the auditorium, and the vomitorium. Now, for a very long time, people thought that the vomitorium was a place where the Romans would gorge themselves, where they would eat so much that they would throw up, and then gorge themselves again because they were so decadent and or bulimic. But it comes from the word vomere, which means to spew forth, because that's where people go in and out. So vomitorium is just a dramatic way of saying the entrance.
The entrance, yeah.
Now, if you skip forward to the 1800s, things are getting a lot more
Or the
modern.
exit if you're coming, because if you come in, then you're exiting your life because you're gonna fucking die.
Modernized. But they still didn't have electric, so they had what's called the limelight.
Okay.
And that's why they say
Yeah, the
to be
limelight,
in
yeah.
the limelight,
yeah.
to be the star of the show.
Is
What
it
they would do
because
is-
but why is it? But it's not colored like a lime, so I'm assuming it's because is it shaped like a lime? I don't know. Like
Take
the
a piece
light?
of quicklime and heat it up super hot,
Thank you. I was just asking the
which
question.
will naturally glow very bright.
Ah.
They would then take reflective mirrors and lenses to focus the beam, and they would use that as an early form of the spotlight.
Cool.
The limelight is not because it's green, but because it's made from
I thought maybe it was
quicklime.
shaped like a lime.
In the modern day, things
know.
are a lot more advanced, and they can
not,
do all sorts
but-
of cool shit with like lasers going into your eyeballs and all
Oh,
sorts of
Resident Evil.
stuff.
Resident
But it's
Evil
not
1
just
movie.
the tech that's had an upgrade, it's the architecture as well. In Elizabethan times, they had the yard, and you could get in here for about a penny apiece. And this is where all the poor people stood to watch the shows. It's like when you go to Oppenheimer and you end up with the
Hey,
worst seats in the IMAX theater. Right? But thankfully, in modern times, we have fixed that problem. We kicked out
No.
all the poor people and we sunk the floor down low and put in an orchestra pit. Now, these things are usually 6 to 12 feet deep, so they're not obstructing the audience's view. But having a giant hole at the end of a stage
Watch
is
out!
quite
No, watch out!
dangerous.
Watch out!
So usually they put a big net there as well. And
Okay.
yet, a lot of people still get pitted.
Oh my god,
Like a lot
she's
of people.
fucking dead. Oh yeah, Kelsey Grammer.
In 2000
That's a classic line. He was getting deep into it too. It's like, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not even in a theater. Fuck, I'm gonna walk over here. Ah!
Pitted. Like a lot of people. In
Oh,
2011,
Lord.
during a production of The Sound of Music,
No,
one
Joe.
of the lead actresses fell into the orchestra pit and was left paralyzed from the waist down.
No.
In 2009, a conductor, not a superconductor, just a regular one, fell 14 feet into the dark pit and broke 9 vertebrae
God.
and 1 ankle.
Don't make me laugh at that.
Mamma mia. And he fell on his pointy conducting
No!
thing at the Bolshoi Theater.
All right, I think I'll read those. Sorry.
9.
The conductor made a full recovery and wrote. Okay, so that's fine. 24 healing hymns during his recovery. He now plays these hymns for the sick and elderly. Oh, well, not nice. Let's make fun of him a little bit by playing some Mortal Kombat.
And 1 ankle.
X-rays.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
He fell on his
The conductor's stick is called a baton. He didn't actually impale himself.
conductor.
Then why even do this?
thing at the Bolshoi
Yeah,
Theater.
I would love if you say he made a full recovery and then immediately after said he impaled himself on his baton.
A violinist died from his
yeah, I was
injuries
waiting.
after falling.
Oh, he's 65. 65-year-old man fell into the pit on the 16th of July, 2013. He survived the fall initially, but died the following day in hospital. He had been working at the theater for 4 decades. That sucks.
Into the pit.
Now I'm upset.
This theater is prone to all sorts of accidents, by the way. It's kinda cursed.
Why not just put a little like thing, like a little fence, like or a rail, just a small one, so you bump into it and you know, oh, okay, let's not go forward a little bit anymore. I don't know.
But performers and musicians aren't the only ones falling into the pit. In 1988, an 82-year-old man fell from his balcony box seating all the way down into the pit during a performance of Macbeth. He died.
Wow, well, yeah. Old
Very
falling
spooky.
guy.
Even already dead
Spooky.
people are getting pitted. In 2016,
I did the fucking... Alright.
a man sprinkled his friend's ashes into the orchestra pit at the Met Theatre. This happened during the intermission, and it was a sort of tribute to a mentor of his. But of course, people went, "What the hell are you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know." And he
I don't know.
flees the scene. Everyone's coughing and sneezing up dead guy, and people think, "Is
What?
this anthrax? What is this?" So they call in the anti-terrorism police, and the whole
I can't believe the man responsible, Roger Kaiser, was seen by several musicians sprinkling a white powdery substance in the pit. Ashes were of his friend Terry Turner, who died of cancer. He was not charged, and the something...
show is cancelled for the rest of the evening.
Wrote an apology letter. Okay. Wow. Why didn't you just say to the audience,
quick
just a little
intermission.
sprinkle, just a little sprinkle, not the whole fucking thing. Just go, hey, from my
Or
friend
is it?
Terry.
Ooh, TD, I am the trap master.
Uh-oh.
Not like that. Do not ask me to reveal my secrets, woman.
Wait,
I have
that might be a
dedicated
lie.
my life to the mysteries of the
I'm on to you.
theater. Ah, the theater. She has so many enigmatic traps.
Huh?
Let us start
How'd you do
with the
it?
most simple yet devious, the wall trap. It allows the actor to walk directly into the set piece. Ah, where did he go? Nobody knows. Cast your
How'd
eyes
you do
over
it?
here to the genie trap. Now the victim stands on this dumbwaiter, and a counterweight launches their hapless body up onto the stage.
Yes, I have seen that video. Oh
In
shit!
the olden days, this
Splats
circle of
right
flaps
into the
would sometimes
auditorium.
go on.
There's the conductor. There's a real standardization problem with traps. When this covering is added, the whole apparatus is sometimes renamed a star trap, but the trap itself, the part that moves people on and off stage, is actually just a genie trap with a new covering. Although genie trap isn't quite accurate either, because it's more of a colloquialism specific to the Aladdin stage play, referring to the trap the genie character uses. The better term would be spring lift, but in the research we just found to use it. A spring trap, that's from Freddy's. All right.
Top, and then that would make the whole thing just
Okay.
one way. Now, back when they made
I
this
would
thing,
be
they
scared
didn't have hydraulics. So instead, they'd have like 6 stagehands pulling as fast as they could. And sometimes it would go totally wonky, or it wouldn't open properly, Or they'd only get about halfway
fuck.
through.
Oh, no!
Well, I guess that's it. There's only 2. Wrong! This is the vampire trap.
Oh, no.
And if I want to come back up again,
Gwen Stacy, no.
this is called the sunroof trap. Very cool.
Oh.
Watch out for the closing doors on this one. It managed to trap
yeah.
Spider-Man's foot back into production in 2013.
Yep. What was it called again?
Me and the Green Guy
Sorry,
trapped
come on.
Spider-Man's foot back into production in 2013. Me and the Green
Fucking scream. Was it gonna turn off the dark or everything?
Goblin. We collabed on this one. All right, there's one more.
Spider-Man.
The Ghost Glide. What you do is
Gotcha,
stand on the
foot.
slidey bit, and it ascends diagonally, which makes it look like he's coming out of the ground. But the ladies are there yawning, they're going, ooh, short ghost. But then,
Oh, wait, hold on.
5 foot
we're getting
1,
close to the
5
yummy
foot 2.
size.
All the ladies are turning their heads now. 5'3",
Oh,
5
yeah.
foot
Oh, stop there. That's most critical size.
4, 5'5".
Oh.
Oh, the ladies are loving it. Now, I bet you're
Yeah, 5'5". That's, yeah.
wondering,
Yeah.
what happens to the actors when they
That's
go
the
down
perfect
these
size.
traps?
Sure.
Are they dead and gone forever?
Yes.
Yes, sometimes.
Oh.
In 1888,
Oh,
Frederick
no.
Federici was playing the
Nice
role of
name.
Mephistopheles in Faust at the Princess Theatre in Melbourne. As he descended
My
the
favorite
trap
Ghost
at
Rider
the
character.
end of the play, goodbye, everybody, goodbye. He had a heart attack
Oh, no.
and died. Never
Oh.
seen again. So as you can imagine,
I was expecting. I thought he would just fall to his death. No, he just had a heart attack.
with this many deaths,
All right.
the theatre has become a highly haunted place.
Yep. You don't
Oh,
say
yeah.
Macbeth or whatever.
In fact, sometimes you can put your ear right up to the wall and you can hear 2 male ghosts wrestling.
Fucking-
Can't fake that. Ah, another ghost hole. Don't look inside. I did once. Almost went blind. That's why I wear the mask. Anyway,
That was like some scary movie shit.
because of all the ghosts, the theatres do whatever they can.
Ah, ghost hole. So much glory coming out of
The
this.
spirits happy. See this? It's called a ghost light. When everything is closed, it is kept on always. Kept
So
on.
that people alive won't fall off the stage and hurt themselves as a superstition, but also a useful liability thing.
On for the ghosts, so that they don't bump their shins in the dark. Or
Ah,
whatever.
fuck.
At the Palace Theatre in
Peter
London,
voice.
there has been some ghostly activity.
I forgot about that Harry Potter
Seems
show.
to be a bit of a hotspot for ghostly activities.
And that's why they always keep 2 empty
off.
seats at the back, so that the ghosts may sit there and watch the show.
So that's why we traditionally kept a couple of seats off sale.
That's stupid as shit. They can just float. What the fuck
for
is this?
ghosts. However, Harry Potter is so popular that we sell those seats now.
Oh. Also, most
fuck?
theatres close for 1 day per week. And on those days, the ghosts are left to perform for each other in their own shows. Which they like.
I was worried about my own vagina. It
Oh,
needed a
finally, the vagina
culture, a
monologues.
culture of other vaginas.
My vagina. My vagina is puffy and
You know,
green stuff comes
I
out of
wasn't
it.
always part of
I don't want to hear
elite.
about it.
In fact, from a very young age, I grew up in an orphanage.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, my parents weren't dead. Rent in that building was just really cheap. But my parents showed me no affection. And as soon as they could, they sent me off to boarding school. But boards
Those
were always
fuckers.
their passion, not mine.
Well, okay.
I tried to run away, but they caught me. And boy, did they throw the book at me.
I still need to watch that
Alas,
shit.
I did not dodge in time.
No.
I spent the next few years in a coma.
God damn, bro.
A Native American town, Pueblo, Acoma. And the people there taught me how to read American. They also had a local library, and I spent my days buried in books, learning as much as I could about
Oh,
the arts.
no, don't read that.
And once someone noticed me buried under those books, and they rescued me.
Then why you go
I
in
knew I
coma again
wanted to
from a
teach
book?
default character presets like yourselves, all about Shakespeare.
Oh, okay.
Editor's note. I started Googling Shakespeare and I got kind of distracted, so I don't know. Here's a WAV file. You can do something with this. Put him in like a classroom or something. All right, attention, everybody. I am your new teacher. You are a bunch of troubled inner city youths.
Okay. Yeah.
All you know is shoot gun, fail test, and
How do I
crime.
reach these keys?
But I'm here to teach you that actually books and reading and stuff are actually pretty epic after all. Now, the earliest known written language is what, Mr. Single Parent Household?
Graham.
I don't know,
Graham
Teach,
Cracker.
but you're never gonna get through to me.
New York
Oh,
City.
really?
New York chat.
Well, what if I go back in time?
Gonna go back in time.
Back in time. In the long, long ago, very few could read. But to be fair, most of
I
the
can barely
written
read.
languages were kind
Watch
of
my
shit.
first reviews
This
reactions.
is cuneiform, the very first written language. And it has far too much punctuation.
Cutie.
Then
form.
eventually came along the Egyptians, and they invented emojis, but they would call them hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
Anyway, the typical written thing would go like this.
I don't see the hieroglyphs movie anywhere. I'm just saying.
Message for you, sir. Big bird, man with stick, man sitting, circle. Oh, more bills. Eventually that became quite annoying. So Phoenicians were a kind of Lebanese. Very progressive, especially for those days.
Oh.
Now they came up with a better
So
idea.
woke of you.
They started going, hey, that sounds a bit like an A. Buh. That sounds a bit like a B. Huh. And so on and so on. Until we had a proto-form of the alphabet. Now, the Greeks thought that was pretty neato, but they said, let's come up with an even better version with 22 letters, and soon that will be like English.
That's it. Just 22 letters. Let's be honest. We can get rid of it.
Greeks more like...
Go back.
Oral history. Greeks more like geeks. Got 'em. Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you about something highly relatable. Of the surviving Greek works, the greatest hits were the Iliad and the Odyssey.
I had to read both of
because
those.
most people couldn't read. Hey?
I tried. I tried to read.
This stuff wasn't written down for a very long time.
looked at 'em.
And instead, it was memorized and performed. And when they performed it, they used one of
acknowledges
these,
existence.
a lyre. Now, this was
You're a
great for
liar.
conveying tone, right? So here's a soft bit, doo-doo-doo, but then this is a big dramatic bit. Dun, 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 dun. The Iliad starts with this guy, Menelaus, king of Sparta. And he has
Some
a wife,
good footage.
Helen.
Oh,
And she
no,
was
not the
very-
Fable girl. Don't show her. Ew. God, she looked like Fiona as an orc.
Fine lady. And then the Prince of Troy shows up. His name is Paris.
Orlando Bloom looks more like a lady.
And he goes, damn, shorty, a wooga. Hey, that's what he'd say, right? And he and his boys abduct her and took her all the way back to his crib in Troy.
Hell
Now, this
yeah.
makes Menelaus quite miffed.
Hey, hold on there, Buster.
He declares a turf war.
Brian Cox with that voice is really weird.
Can't win it alone, so he calls on his homies. Odysseus, king
Hell
of
yeah.
Ithaca, and
King of
Achilles,
dying in every movie.
the best drive-by shooter of all time.
Hell yeah, killing
But
him softly.
Achilles
Great
is not
movie.
in the mood to fight, so the whole
Achilles won a beautiful maiden as a war prize, but Agamemnon, I think I said that right, king of Macedonia, took the maiden for himself. What? That's mine. Achilles felt so dishonored by the whole thing, he refused to help in the Trojan War. Other versions include him being prevented from bad touching a particular woman of low nobility. It gets complicated. What? Not Brad Pitt. He wouldn't do that.
all of the Iliad is basically spent trying to convince this guy to get involved.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Eventually, they win the turf war by being very sneaky. They make a giant horse, which is the symbol of Troy, and they leave it at the front gate. That's their way of saying, oh, I guess you win. We're walking away now. And meanwhile, thousands of soldiers go off and hide in some bushes. Now, the Trojans are very suspicious, but they can
Classic
see
bunch of
that the
fuckers in
Greek
there,
ships
too.
are actually sailing away into the horizon. So they know, oh, it must be real, must be real. We've won the many years war.
Let him in. Nothing bad will happen.
But actually, there's almost no one on those ships, and there's a surprise inside the horse. Later that night, when everyone's asleep, boiling hot tzatziki everywhere. And also some soldiers wearing thermal protection. They get out and they open the gates, and then everyone comes out of the bushes, running into the city, and kill everybody.
Yeah.
After they win the war,
That's how we
Odysseus
do
gets
it,
back
baby.
home
Let's
to
go.
Ithaca. However, On his way, he starts making beef with Poseidon, god of the sea.
Stop!
And
Stop pissing in
is
my
mad
water.
at the disrespect.
Wait, I need to go back to that. Odysseus was supposed to give his thanks to the gods, sort of. It's complicated, and then he blinded Poseidon's something son, I guess. The Cyclops, okay.
So he sends Odysseus on a long-ass detour, and that detour is the story of the Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
Pretty epic, right, kids?
Man, I don't give a fuck. Show blood in, blood out.
Teach, that's fire. I'm starting to come around.
Where's Fast and Furious?
This guy is literally me. Yeah, I'm going to try that horse trick on my ops. Homer from Homer's Odyssey is not a character.
His voice makes it way funny.
Character in the story. He's the guy who tells the story, and then people wrote it down. Now, moving chronologically to the next big one, you've got
the fuck?
the Bible. And for all practical
Dial of
purposes,
Destiny
this
shit
was
there.
basically an oral tradition too. Most people were illiterate by this point, and the
Literacy rates in the 1400s were around 10% of men and 1.5% for women. Oh, wait, no, that's better for women. Shit. But it's more... No, literacy. No, not illiteracy. No, we're better. But it's more... but it's more complicated because the definition of literate often denoted ability to read and write Latin and / or Greek sometimes. To really learn literacy, one would go to a grammar school. But in the contemporary sense of literate, where you can sound out most things and roughly get by, what would call up to half of the population may have had the skill set. According to some sources, when you think about it, it makes sense. Otherwise, it may have sounds like ye old tavern. If only a few people knew what it says. Yeah, parchment. Okay, I get it.
The Bible was written in Latin, and pretty much only the clergy knew Latin, so they would be the one to recite it to people.
It says that the cute lady at the front should go on a date with me, please. Listen, the rules are the rules. I didn't say it, the book did.
There was a translated version
That was a
of
good
English,
cut.
the Wycliffe's Bible.
Wycliffe?
You better believe that thing was a threat to the order. So
the artist?
They made that illegal to own.
What?
And if you were found with an unlicensed copy, the punishment would be death. So it remained. The Bible was read to the people. Now, by the 1300s came Chaucer, who wrote the Canterbury Tales, and that was a pretty big deal.
Get this book now.
Because it's one of the first...
That was a good edit.
Get this book now.
Because it's one of the first significant works written in Middle English.
Relatably.
It describes a bunch of people making a pilgrimage from Southwark to Canterbury, which is here to here, which was the longest journey anyone had ever made in the 1300s.
Damn.
Now, it's a whole series of stories, and most of them can be boiled down to...
Some people travel that much just to go try out a pizza place that has 4.7 stars on Yelp. I was about to say IGN.
How come if everyone is on a pilgrimage, you're all so focused on material stuff? Oh, hypocrites much?
Hell yeah. Got him!
It's now the 1600s, and they've updated all the textbooks from Middle English to regular. In 1601, King James I said, all right, you know what? Let's everyone have a copy of the Bible they can read. Let's do a King James Bible. I won't feature in it, but I'd love to be in the title. And he commissioned...
Ain't that some shit? I mean, I guess to be fair, you know, he made it so it happened. All right, fine, fuck it, whatever, I don't care.
...committee of scholars to rewrite the thing in English. God.
Was that on purpose?
Of scholars.
That had to be on purpose.
To rewrite the thing in
English.
God's language. It took 8 years. And that brings us to Shakespeare. And
I forgot about Shakespeare.
Deal.
Look, it's over. Sorry.
We're out of time. But sir, we're supposed to do penis inspection day today. No, there's no time. Roll the end card.
Smaller for that. It's over. Fuck you. I guess we're gonna do something else.
That's the lesson. You watched the whole video.
I did.
Or at least you had it on in the background while you scrolled your phone.
I'm here.
And I couldn't be prouder of you.
Thank you.
There's just one more quick thing I want to tell you about. Theater props. For example, this gun. Now, the thing... look who it is.
Oh, no!
I know what you're thinking.
It was
him!
It's
just an actor. We all know that the real Lincoln is dead. You know, when he fell asleep on the tracks of the Underground Railroad.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh.
This thing is...
Yeah, I must have been some Berenstein stain shit. I thought he was murdered by someone in a theater. I guess yeah, all right. I'm misremembering. Yeah, he died on the Underground Railroad.
Super.
They tied him up like it's like one of those old cartoons, Snidely Whiplash on the tracks. No one came to save him. I forgot. Yeah, that's actually what happened.
Railroad.
Yeah. Of course.
Anyway, this thing is super realistic. Although the trigger is a little loose. Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh! I did a oops.
I can't believe you did that.
Damn!
But I won't tell anyone.
Damn, look at the cute-ass legs on Lincoln. He's got some long-ass feet, though.
And, you know, in fact, good news. I'm gonna make you my little protege.
Bitch.
And I will be your protojo.
Okay, Jigsaw.
And I got so many more lessons to teach.
Okay, so this is
still here.
Obviously a series.
Yes, just a little cleaning. More good news. Next video is almost done. It'll be on incognito mode, and it's about the art. And the next main channel video is also nearly done. That'll be out shortly after.
Hell
if you're looking
yeah!
for more content in the meanwhile, we have another channel called Story Mode. The Metal Gear Solid and Forspoken videos are especially good. Don't forget NordVPN.
Yeah, those are long.
Thank
but
you for watching.
I would love to watch the
More
Forspoken one. Metal Gear Solid might be a fun one. All right, that was great. Damn, I went by fucking fast, bro. Dude, yeah, story videos go by. I mean, I guess it was only 30 minutes. I made it a little bit longer because I paused and tried to read stuff and stuff. Make sure I got everything from it. You know, milk it. Not milk it like make it longer for no reason, but like, you know, get every. I need to get, you know, like a rag, get all the moisture out. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. I am Become Fancy. A theater. There you go. I guess this is a series now. I Become Fancy, and then the other ones. Sounds good to me. Link in the description, of course. Go check it out. I learned a little bit of something today. One, I'm borderline illiterate. Two, Lincoln was killed on the Underground Railroad. And three, Achilles may have been a sex pervert. And there you go. That's it. Link in the description. Bye.